I'm gonna just start with kind of the usual warm up here. So I'm gonna go hands together and let's get a little around the world. Let's go maybe 10 of these in each direction. Reach it as low as you can and as high as you can. Oh, that starts to feel good. All right, we got two more in this direction. I'm going the other way. Woo, snap, crackle, pop. Here we go. Switch directions. And 10. You can't hear my shoulders popping from over there, but let's get some circles going on. We're going to go thumbs up and looking up towards the ceiling. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Let's make them a little smaller. Keep those shoulder blades nice and squeezed. And let's get them a little bigger. And a little smaller. Definitely starting to feel the shoulders. All right, one more time, bigger. And smaller. Keep those thumbs up. And let's take it back to feet wide. We're gonna circle now this way. So squat down, you wanna keep that back nice and straight. Bring the hands all the way to the floor and as high as you can. Let's get 10 like that. Squat it down, bring it up. And last one there. All right, shake those arms out just a little bit. And we are gonna take our hands, interlace those fingers so you can really pull on the shoulder blades. And let's alternate backward lunge. Every time, I want you to just reach up, squeeze those shoulder blades, pull them towards the ceiling. Let's get 10 on each leg. Whew, give those shoulders a good tug every time. All right, halfway there. Let's get 5 more on each side. All right, we got 5. And as usual, I want you to just kind of pause there. And let's get a little side bend. You're gonna hover just over the ground so my knee is not quite touching. And then come on up, let's get the same thing. Oh yeah, there we go. That starts feeling better. All right, let's shake those arms out again. And then we're gonna go nice and wide, lateral, stationary lateral, but once again, let's interlace those fingers. I feel like I get more shoulder range of motion there. So sink one hip way back. Let's get that inner thigh stretch along with the shoulder. So one leg stays totally straight. Sink back on the other side. I'm actually gonna go 7 to each side on this. 7 just sounds good right now. Oh my gosh, that feels great. Just a little pause on each side. Woo, one more to each side. Now, when I go this way, okay, I'm actually gonna go ahead, drop down. I'm gonna grab onto this foot, pinning my forearm, and just rotate up. Eyes follow your hand. We're just gonna open up that thoracic spine a little bit. All right, stand it up. Hands back here, go to the other side. Pause and same thing. I feel like I have to wiggle this foot out a little to get a little more inner thigh, but then just reach it up. All right, and then bring that foot in a little. I'm gonna go all the way down. There we go. Pushing your elbows against the inner thigh there, the inside of your knee. Just rock back and forth a little bit. All right. And I'm gonna come on back up here in a second. But first, let's go all the way out into a tall plank. And let's get some shoulder depression. So we're gonna let your shoulder blades squeeze, round them up, sink them down, round them up. One more time there. Round them up. All right, bring one leg forward. I'm gonna take that same elbow, go to the inside of your foot, and rotate up and around. Let's get 3 of those on each side. So elbow comes down inside of the foot. You should feel that behind that front leg. All right, now let's go ahead and drop that back knee. I want you to squeeze the back glute. Give me 5 nice big arm circles right here. And lift that back knee. Come back to center. And let's get that on the other side. Elbow. Woo. You can always tell what side's tighter. And 3. All right, drop that back knee, squeeze the back glute. Let's get some nice big arm swings. All right, and bring it up. We will land up back in that position again, but let's interlace those fingers, reach up. We'll go a little side to side. All right, shake those arms out, and then we're gonna alternate hamstring scoops here. So we're gonna go one leg straight, one leg bent, reach it up, circle the arms around, switch sides. Let's get 10 of these on each side. All right, 2 more on each side. All right. And let's shake those arms out once again. We're gonna do one more thing standing up. I'm gonna go palms this way. Actually we're gonna do 2 more things. I really like this rotation. Okay, we're gonna kind of just let your arms and your torso fly. Okay, eyes follow your hand. I'm going 10 to each side. All right, pause in the middle, mostly so you don't get dizzy before we go to the other side. Quick lateral bend. And let's take it the other way. Palms facing down, let the arms fly. All right, and 10. All right, then we're gonna just hip hinge before we hit the floor here. So we're gonna go palms facing away. All I want you to do, hinge back. So this is again hamstring, but reach over your head, biceps come next to your ears, stand it up, arms come back to your sides, squeezing the shoulder blades, hinge, reach forward. Okay, let's get 10 of these. Just push the hips back. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades on the way back. And last one. Woo, that feels better. All right, let's come down here. We're gonna go half kneel. And I wanna open up our thoracic spine and the hip flexors just a little bit more. Let's actually take the hands, interlace those fingers one more time. I want you to lean in, squeeze that back glute, do a little side bend right here. And then come on back this way. Let's go palms up. I'm gonna scooch out of here just a slight bit. So we're going right here. I want you to open up to the back leg. Bring your arm back together. We're gonna do a, I don't know, is this sunrise, sunset, or Pac-Man? I'm not sure. Eyes follow your hand. Let's do 3 more this way. All right, last one of those. Let's bring it back to center. And we're gonna go hands behind your ears. I want you to squeeze the shoulder blades, open up your chest. And we're just gonna go 3 times side to side, rotating just at the shoulders. All right, now pause on this side. I want you to pin the forearm on that front leg, open up the other way. Oh, that feels nice. All right, before we do the other side, do a couple things. Let's go ahead and straighten out that front leg. And we're gonna do some scoops now in a half kneel and just get a little deeper hamstring stretch. I'm just gonna do 5. All right, let's lean back in. And all I'm gonna do here is try to grab onto that back foot. Ooh, get a little more hip flexor. Okay, squeeze that back glute. And when you can, grab onto your front knee. All right, go ahead and set it down. And let's switch sides. All right, first off, interlace those fingers. Woo, lean in. Little side bend. And palms up. Opening towards that back leg. Bring it back together. All right, bring it back here. And let's go hands behind the ears. And once again, squeeze the shoulder blades. Try to open up the chest side to side. And pause this way. Pin that forearm. And let's open up the other way. And go ahead, straighten that front leg. Let's get 5 scoops, half kneeling here. And 5. All right, we're gonna take it all the way down to the floor. So I'm just gonna go out to the side with this leg first. Ooh, that feels good. All right, I'm gonna scooch back a little bit. I'm aiming for the inner thigh stretch here, but of course we're also gonna get some shoulder blades. So first off, you're gonna go forward and back just a couple times. Find that good inner thigh stretch. And then right here, I want you to take that foot towards the ceiling and bring it back down. We're gonna get into the hip rotators and a little more into those inner thigh muscles there. All right, bring that foot back down. Sink all the way down. Bring opposite arm underneath. Wow, am I stiff. All right, trying to grab the floor with your elbow. Thumb is up. Ooh, we might have to do this side a couple times. All right, come on back up. Sink back one more time. Bring both hands forward as you sink back. You can put them this way, whichever feels better. Woo, come back up. Let's take that other arm underneath there again. See if we can get a little bit better stretch. Oh yeah, much better. All right, let's come to the middle. I'm like skirting around the curtain here. Let's go knees a little bit wider. And I'm going to take both hands together and just reach everything forward. Try to put your elbows on the floor if you can. You can even put your hands behind your head. Oh, kind of. Bring them back down. Try to sink your butt towards your heels. Bring your hands behind your head one more time. And down. And one more time, hands behind your head. Oh, that feels good. All right. Let's take this other leg out here. And we're going to rock a little bit forward and back first. Just get some nice range of motion in there. All right, and then from right here, I want you to take that foot towards the ceiling, back down to the floor. Let's just go 5 times there. Boy, that gets into places I didn't know I had. All right, and sink it down. Let's take that other arm underneath. Much less stiff on this side. Wow. All right, bring it back to the middle. Both arms forward as you sink back. Come on back up. And we're going to take this one underneath again. Woo, wow. All right, I'm going to bring this leg back here. I'm just going to shift my position a little bit. Knees nice and wide again. But this time, I'm going to take one arm, reach across my body, put the other hand on top, and I want you to take your hip towards the arm that's on the bottom. All right, walk it up. Let's take both towards the middle. Sink it back. All right, walk it up, other arm. Wow. Good stuff. All right, let's go hands and knees. We're gonna go opposite arm and leg reach. Okay, I want you to extend that back leg as much as you can. Bring that arm out to the side. Bring it down, switch sides. We're just gonna go, let's say 5 of these on each side. Squeeze that shoulder blade. Reach it, bring it out. All right, last one on this side. Last one on this side. And stay in your tall kneeling position. I'm going one arm behind my ear. And let's get a little more thoracic spine rotation. Okay, you're gonna try to get that elbow to point to the ceiling. It might not, but let's try. And other side. All right, last one. And let's go back into that tall plank position. And now here, I'm gonna get a little funky with the back leg here. So, or back legs. First of all, let's put your heels down. Ooh, get a little calf stretch. Kind of push into the floor. Your butt's in the air. You should also be feeling a little bit of shoulders. From here, I'm gonna go feet a little wider. Try to do an opposite toe reach. Okay, so reaching underneath, try to get to that opposite foot. Oh, that's more challenging than I would have thought. One more on each side. All right, walk your hands back down. And then I'm gonna take one leg, bring it underneath, reach it up. Woo, kick it back, reach it up. Let's do that 3 times. Reach it back, bring it in. And let's take it underneath your body, nice and straight. First of all, keep your shoulders over your hands. And then bring that leg up under your body. Go ahead, sink yourself down over it. Reach in front of you, try to pull on the floor in front of you. So you're getting your shoulder blades, you're getting those hip rotators. And if you want, your choice, you can keep that back leg straight, or you can go ahead and sink it down and relax it, whatever you prefer. Just hang out here just for a second. All right, go ahead, bring it back up. Same thing, other side, knee to chest, extend it out. All right, bring it underneath. Woo, try to keep the shoulders over the hands. You should be getting a nice stretch along the side right here. And bring it all the way up. Oh, sink down over that leg. Reach forward, kind of pull on the shoulder blades. Wow, that feels good. All right, we are going to do a little bit lying down. But before we do that, well, we're going to go lying down, face down first, and we're going to flip over. All right, so let's go all the way to the floor. And all I want you to do here, I'm going to scooch over just a little bit. Let's go hands up. You're going to rotate. So palms go towards the ceiling. Flip them back over. Okay, try to keep your head up. If you need to relax it a little towards the floor, that's okay. But try not to set it all the way down. We're just rotating the hands, squeezing those shoulder blades. Okay, let's get 5 more like that. All right, now, keeping the palms down, I want you to try to reach over your head and bring them back to your side. Okay, keeping the shoulder blades squeezed the whole time. Your hand should stay a couple inches off the floor. Let's go 3 more. And now let's bring your thumbs to the top of your shoulders, elbows to your sides. Okay, we're gonna just do 5 reaches from there. So trying to straighten the arms, bring the elbows back to your sides, thumbs to the top of your shoulders, reach over your head. And 5. All right, we are going to gracefully flip over. Okay, a couple quick things this way. So I'm gonna lift up here, and I wanna do this one where you're gonna reach across your body, keep your butt in the air. You're trying to get to the floor on the other side. Nice big giant circle, and reach across again. Get that good pull behind your shoulder blade. Ooh, let's do 3 more on this arm. All right, other side. Try to keep that butt up. All right, last one there. And then interlace those fingers. I want you to reach behind your head. Keep your butt in the air. Pull on those shoulder blades. Try to touch whatever's behind you. All right, go ahead, set your butt down. Let's get a few more things here on the floor. And I want to finish off in a half kneeling position. Let's take one leg. I want you to dig into your hamstrings. All we're going to do is bend and straighten that leg. All right, then let's gently put your hand right behind your knee. Okay, we're going to get a nice little static stretch on that hamstring. Lift the other one up and down 5 times. All right, set this one down. Let's take it to the other side. And last one, let's gently hold this leg up and down 5 times with the other side. All right, let's go both knees to 90 degrees, arms out to the side. Now the arms get to relax. We're gonna let those knees fall side to side. Let's go 5 to each side. Keep your arms right where they are. So we're getting a little hip mobility and a little thoracic spine mobility. All right, last one. And go ahead, grab behind your knees. We're gonna rock a couple times and then come all the way up. All right, now I'm gonna just go into a tall kneel. Forgive me for putting my back towards you. But what I wanna do here, interlace those fingers one last time. Pull the shoulders towards the ceiling. We're gonna do a little side to side here, and then you're gonna pat yourself on the back. All right, now let's try to take one arm between your shoulder blades. If you can, grab onto that elbow, and I want you to take everything to the side. Slowly bring it up, take it the other way. Other hand between the shoulder blades. Woo, try to grab that elbow. Take everything to the side. I think we're gonna do this twice on each arm. Oh, you should feel that all the way down to those hips. All right, one more time on this side. Grab that elbow. See if you can reach a little farther down. Take it to the side. And this one. All right. Probably last thing, take one arm totally behind your back. Okay, you're gonna tilt your head. You can grab onto this arm. Tilt your head in the opposite direction. We're gonna go a little side to side here. So you're gonna pull that arm down, go all the way from one side to the other. We're getting behind the neck. And switch arms. All right, before you get dizzy, reach it up one more time. Get as tall as you can. I'm always trying to get taller, but that's another story. All right, let's go ahead and bring it up and shake it off. All right, kiddos.